What if I told you that a single artifact, hidden for nearly 2,000 years, has the power to confirm one of the most critical events in human history? Buried in the ancient city of Caesarea Maritima, this object wasn't just a relic of Rome's rule. It was a direct link to the trial and crucifixion of Jesus Christ. At first glance, it seemed like just another weathered stone. But as researchers studied it more closely, they realized this was no ordinary find. What was written on it sent shockwaves through the archaeological and theological worlds, bridging the gap between history and the Gospels. Before we uncover the secrets of this astonishing discovery, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We dive deep into stories where faith meets history, uncovering truths that inspire and challenge. In 1961, archaeologists excavating the ruins of Caesarea Maritima stumbled upon a large limestone block. Caesarea, once a vibrant port city built by Herod the Great, had served as a major hub for Roman administration in Judea. The stone appeared to be a repurposed building material, likely used in a later construction project. It wasn't until experts examined the faint carvings on its surface that they realized its importance. This artifact wasn't just another piece of rubble. It was a crucial piece of the puzzle connecting the Bible to history. To understand why this stone is so significant, we need to revisit the life of Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor of Judea. Pilate is a central figure in the story of Jesus' crucifixion. The Gospels paint him as a conflicted leader, torn between his awareness of Jesus' innocence and the demands of the crowd. In John chapter 19, verse 10 to 11, Pilate confronts Jesus, saying, "Don't you realize I have power either to free you or to crucify you?" Jesus replies, "You would have no power over me if it were not given to you from above." This exchange highlights Pilate's authority and the divine plan unfolding through him. The Bible also reveals Pilate's struggle to navigate the political pressures of his position. In Matthew chapter 27, verse 24, Pilate famously washes his hands before the crowd, declaring, "I am innocent of this man's blood. It is your responsibility." Despite these vivid accounts, for centuries, skeptics questioned whether Pilate was a historical figure or merely a symbolic character. This discovery changed everything. As archaeologists cleaned the limestone block, they uncovered an inscription that made history. The text bore the name of Pontius Pilate and his title, Prefect of Judea. This was groundbreaking, the first physical evidence confirming Pilate's existence and his role as a Roman governor in Judea during the time of Jesus. The stone also included a dedication to Emperor Tiberius, suggesting it had been part of a public monument. This detail not only reinforced Pilate's historical presence, but also tied him to the timeline of the New Testament, placing him squarely in the period of Jesus' ministry and crucifixion. Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor of Judea during Jesus' time, likely made his main headquarters in the coastal city of Caesarea Maritima. Jerusalem, for a Roman official like Pilate, was probably seen as a challenging and chaotic city, full of fervent religious debates and political tension. Caesarea, on the other hand, had the allure of a peaceful coastal retreat, much like a modern-day resort. Pilate would travel to Jerusalem only when absolutely necessary, such as during major Jewish festivals when unrest was more likely. One of the most fascinating remnants of Pilate's governance is the so-called Pilate Stone. This limestone slab, discovered in Caesarea, bears an inscription revealing that Pilate dedicated a structure called a Tiberium, likely a temple in honor of the Roman Emperor Tiberius, who ruled from AD 14 to AD 37. It wasn't uncommon for leaders of the time to build monuments to curry favor with Rome, and Pilate was no exception. Herod Antipas, for instance, built the city of Tiberius on the Sea of Galilee in honor of Tiberius. This detail sheds light on an intriguing moment in John chapter 19, verse 12. When Pilate hesitated to sentence Jesus, the Jewish leaders pressured him by saying, "If you let this man go, you are no friend of Caesar." Pilate, eager to maintain his standing with Rome, likely felt trapped. The inscription on the Pilate Stone highlights Pilate's connection to Caesar and provides context for the political pressure he faced during Jesus' trial. What makes the Pilate Stone so significant is that it dates to Pilate's lifetime, offering contemporary evidence of his existence. Its discovery, however, was nearly accidental. By the 4th century, the stone had been repurposed as part of a staircase in Caesarea's Herodian theater. Remarkably, the inscription was facing downward, which shielded it from wear and tear, preserving it for modern archaeologists to find. The inscription itself references the divine Augusti, a title referring to the deified Augustus Caesar, Tiberius's stepfather, and Livia, Augustus's wife and Tiberius's mother. It also identifies Pilate as the prefect of Judea, a title indicating both administrative and military authority. This aligns with historical accounts that portray Pilate as a Roman official responsible for maintaining order in a volatile region. A replica of the Pilate Stone now stands in Caesarea near the Palace of the Procurators, a site of significant New Testament events. It was here that the Apostle Paul was imprisoned for over 2 years, Acts chapter 23 verse 31 to 35 and chapter 24 verse 27, and delivered his famous defense before Governor Festus and King Agrippa, Acts chapter 26. The original Pilate Stone is safely housed in Jerusalem's Israel Museum, ensuring its preservation. The Pilate Stone does more than prove a historical fact. It invites us to reflect on the profound impact of the crucifixion on humanity. Pilate's decision to sentence Jesus to death, however reluctant, set the stage for the most important event in history. As we look at this stone and remember its significance, let's not just see it as an ancient artifact. Let it be a reminder that the events of the Gospels are real. Jesus' death and resurrection are not just stories. They are the foundation of our faith and the hope of our salvation. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this story has sparked something in you, we encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content exploring the intersection of faith and history. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. God bless